Okay. So on Friday, we talked about taking a set of words and writing it as an inequality. We're going to do the same thing today, except for we have like a situation. Okay, so we're gonna have to figure out what our missing value is and then set up our inequality. All right, the school will not announce a snow day until there is at least 10 inches of snow. That is not Papillion's rule. This is seriously,
what's Papillion's rule then? Is it like 20 inches of snow?
No. 10 inches is a lot of snow. It's like not a foot.
It's like here. Wait,
okay.
That's when school canceled it?
This is just a hypothetical problem. It has nothing to do with our school.
Miss,
Okay.
They do that in California.
Okay. If it has already snowed 1.5 inches, how much more must it snow before school is canceled? Now,
1.5.
so here's the deal. This is what I need to see from you. Number one, you need to define a variable. So like, what are we trying to look for? What's the question? What's the quantity that we don't know yet? Kale. Okay, so I'm gonna let X be the amount of snow. Okay, you could call it S. Do you want to, would you rather me call it S? Okay, Megan says she wants me to call it S. Guess what? You can choose whatever variable you want. Okay, on page 19, I need you to get there. All right, now, let's go back to the phrase that gives us our inequality. Peyton, at least 10. What does that mean? Like this? At least 10. So I'm going to go to my inequality and I'm going to write that. At least 10 means greater than or equal to 10. Are we going to have to solve these? I know. Okay. Now, we need to figure out what goes on the other side. We know that it has already snowed 1.5 inches. And we know it's going to snow more. What are we going to do? Yeah. So it's already snowed 1.5 inches. Plus, it's going to snow more. And that total needs to be at least 10. Now, Jacob, what do you think I'm going to ask you to do next?
I know the answer.
But what am I going to ask you to do next? Okay, well, look up here, Jacob. Jacob, just look up here. I have an inequality. Is my variable by itself? Okay, and do what to both sides? Minus 1.5?
Yes. Why would it be minus 1.5?
This is 1.5.
No, the plus 5.
That's S.
That's an S.
Oh,
So maybe S isn't our smartest choice. Okay, Emma? Yes, you can use a calculator. Okay. So if we undo our addition, S is greater than or equal to, Caesar, what's 10 minus 1.5? Yeah, it is. Jacob. No, we have to minus it, sweetie. Okay. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna say it needs to snow at least 8.5 inches. Now, let's be real. If this were Dr. Rickley calling school, we would really only need a few inches.
Like, it's like 5 inches, right?
Like 3 inches, you think?
It all depends on the timing, the amount, the wind.
It's not snowing tomorrow.
That is so not true. It's supposed to be 60 degrees tomorrow. All right.
Or wait, at least 60 degrees.
I like it, Tony. Okay, quietly just read through number 9. We're gonna do it together, but just quietly read through number 9.
Happy birthday, guys.
Might be a little color maximum of 60 degrees.
Did you throw something? Were you about to throw my pencil?
Last time I broke your pencil, you got mad at
Why do you want to say
Okay. Mrs. Aries hired Jack a math tutor to help her son. Is that important? Nope, don't care. Because of a budget, she can pay him no more than 420. If Jack charges $35 per hour, how many hours can he tutor each month? Tatum, what would you like our variable to be? Just X. We're going to be boring. And what are we looking for?
How many hours you can tutor?
Okay. Okay, the number of hours we can tutor each month. Okay, now let's go look for our inequality phrase. Do we have one? What did I highlight?
No more than.
35. No more than. Okay, so no more than means what sign? Okay, so no more than 420 means less than or equal to 420.
Huh?
Okay, now Jack charges $35 per hour. Okay, $35 per hour. What are we going to put on the left side? 35 times X. Per is one of those multiplication words. If I make $35 per hour and I work 5 hours, I'm going to multiply those together. Okay, I need you to write the inequality and then solve for X. Jacob, how do we solve for X? What do we need to do to both sides? Divide it by the 35. Tony, I need you to listen for if I'm asking you a question or somebody else. Tony, what is 420 divided by 35?
Now you give me a hard answer.
Trying to help you out.
I don't know, child.
Okay.
12.
It's 12?
Yes.
Peyton says it's 12. Do you agree?
Yeah, I what? Oh, you.
All right, so here's our inequality, which means he can tutor no more than, because that's what our phrase was. 12 what?
12 hours. 12 hours.
We got to go back to what was our sign with to begin with. No more than 12 hours in a month. So this is what I'm going to have you do. I am going to have you read through number 10, and I want you to set up what you think the inequality should be. Don't solve it, just set it up. I'm going to give you a little bit of time. Do you have a pass?
I only got this freaking paper.
So you don't have a blue one.
No.
Okay. So you can either wait or
I have a
you
question.
can only 5 minutes after school.
What type of branch?
Those are your choices.
What type of branch? Wait, for what?
If you don't have a pass, then you
I
can
know, but wait, how long?
5 minutes.
No, wait. You said wait or go to detention. Wait till what?
You can wait till passing period. Yeah. Hold on, let me go. My water. Okay. Was that okay?
I'll say 5 minutes.
Hold on, I'll come talk to you.
Thank you. You're here today. I'll let you guys all.
All right, let's go ahead and talk about this. Okay, first of all, what are we looking for? We're looking for the total of tickets.
I think we're about to go over some. I was just wondering if
Okay,
that.
I like this.
I used to like that. Why do you have a charger?
Wait, I have a little cat, but I lost it. Okay, so the total number of tickets. Now, this first sentence doesn't even matter. Okay, he has 52 football players.
What?
And he would like each player to give at least 3 tickets.
Every times? Every time?
Okay, so what did I tell you about when you go to write your inequality? What should you look at first? Should I look at? Okay, so we need to look for whatever our inequality words are. So do you see at least 3 right here? Yeah. Okay, so let's talk about what that means. Tony, at least means what? All right, where do I put the 3? Where do I put the 3? At least 3. At least 3. Okay, so now we need to think about what goes on the other side, right? Okay. We have 52 football players, and they're going to distribute tickets to their family. Emma, what do you think? Okay, somebody else tell me, why is she taking T divided by 52? Okay, so we're taking the tickets and we're putting them into 52 groups, okay? Okay, if I want every player to have more than 3 tickets, that number better be bigger than 52, right? Now, did anybody take 52 times 3 and just like had the number? Like without writing this? Okay, so some of us know, well, I need to take 52 times 3. And that's great, okay? But we need to be able to set up this inequality first to express what's happening with our tickets. Okay, now, Aiden, to solve this problem, what do we need to do to get T by itself? Okay, we need to undo our division by multiplying by 52. Okay, so we get T is greater than or equal to, help me out, Alexander, with the calculator, 156. So we need at least 156 tickets. Okay. Okay. Now, here's the deal. If you get 156, but there's no inequality sign or no inequality words, it's not all the way right. Okay. A big part of this is being able to use our inequalities to express our answers. Okay, we're going to do one more together. Okay, so we're going to do this together, but I want you to read through it real quick. Read through it. Oh, there's no at least thing. You know what? There's a even better word than at least. No. Look for anything that means an inequality.
I don't find that.
You don't find it? Okay, so let's just start.
Wait, so then I'm sick, but I want to go home.
Okay. Austin, in this first sentence, Caitlin works a part-time job at the bookstore, which pays $55 a week. Is anything important? $55 a week. She has already saved $120 to purchase an iPad of $450. How many weeks must she work in order to have more than the amount of money?
What do you say more than? Oh, I see.
Okay. So first of all, our question is how many weeks? Okay. So Lainey, what letter do you want to use? So W is going to represent how many weeks? Okay. More than. With your fingers, show me what more than is. They're all throwing me deuces here. Okay. More than. More than. More than what, Tatum? Which number? More than the amount of money to buy the iPad. The iPad is $450. Okay, now we need to figure out what goes on the other side. She works $55 a week, but she already has $120 saved. What do I do with that? So $55 a week. How do I write that? Okay, $55 a week means 55 times the number of weeks. Okay, plus 120 because she already has that money. So she has this money plus the $120 that she already has. Awesome. Ooh, yes. If you write 120 plus 55W, that's perfect. They both mean the same thing. Okay. All right. So now, how are we going to solve for W? Let's subtract 120. to get 55W is greater than, oof, I need your help, 330. Okay. Austin, what do we do next? I thought you were. Okay, if we divide by 55, somebody with the calculator, help us out. Test it out for us, Kaden. All right. So what is W is greater than 6 mean? So I'm going to come back up to here. Remember, our word was more than. So Caitlin needs to work more than 6 weeks. More than 6 weeks.